here it is, the final day of MLG Anaheim. Oh man, it feels like it went by so fast. Even though I didn't go to day one, still Saturday, other than the first couple hours, went by pretty quick. And yeah, it's already the last day. Expect to be here all day. OpTic lost to Luminosity last night after going undefeated in pool play. God damn it, man. So they're in the losers bracket. They still have a chance to win, but they got to grind and they just got to roll through everybody just to make it to the grand final. Hopefully they do. Got the green wall shirt on. And yeah, let's head inside.
Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Hold on to whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Oh no, no, I don't trust myself with loving you. Do you love? Girl, I see through your lie. Oh, do you love me whatever you find, baby. No, I don't trust myself with loving you. Loving you. Hold on, not long. Hold on, no. Well, I don't trust myself with loving you.
That dude has some raw fucking talent, honestly. It's real cool to see talent like that, because a lot of music nowadays I just feel like it's getting shittier and shittier. And see him doing his thing like that, real stuff. That was just awesome to see, man. But anyway, going back to the event, MLG event, OpTic disappoints once again in one of the biggest events of the year. Oh man, the hard point killed them, man. They just could not beat Enigma 6 in hard point at all. There's not much to say about it. Yeah, I mean they were down 1-0 from the hard point, and then they win the next two games, the S&D and then the uplink. And I was saying to myself, like, as they're up 2-1 going into the next hard point, I was like, they gotta close it out on the hard point. They have to, because if they go to an S&D game 5, it's over. And yeah, they didn't do that. So now I'm gonna just see what the rest of the day holds, see who's gonna win the championship. I am gonna stay because I just want to see who wins. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go back inside.
Seats, Splice, take your seats. It's time to get the grand final started. Major LAN event. It's time to begin our CWL ANAHEIM Open Grand Finals. Here we go.
All right, y'all, in this next clip, it was a crazy ending, but I couldn't film the ending because everybody decided to stand up and get their big ass heads in the way of the screen that I was trying to film. So here's a clip of it from YouTube.
Classic. Can he come up clutch? He's the first man into the hard point. I believe it was Zero who dipped out and went underneath. He actually gets caught by Slack as well. LG need the perfect hold here in Hangar. Can they get it done? Spots one on Skybridge. A couple players pushing from rocks as well. All of Classic's teammates picking it up. Him not having to get in any gunfights is your perfect scenario. They also have Centurion.
They have a Centurion on the front. They know every push has to come from the back. First engagement now from Classic. Tagged one up, but it's the rest of Splice storming out into two-piece from Octane. Oh my God, when you need him most, the man is there.
A -10 to an explosion. 5 in a row. 10 points away is Octane going dad mode.
Daddy's home.
Fully streaked out. 3 more ticks and this one is done. Luminosity hasn't closed it out yet. That might be the final kill, but they're still fighting back and forth. My God.
1 second is all LG needs. They'll at least see, I believe, one more hard point. It wasn't enough quite yet. 1v1, they'll try to soar in. They've gotten there in time. Zero's got to get the hard point. They're still alive.
Zero holding on, 241 to 249. Saints able to cut him down. Still contesting inside. Saints now pops reactive armor, getting pushed out the edge. He's gonna drop. It's still Splice. They're fighting.
Oh
they're
my
fighting.
God!
Holding on.
249, 248. It's still contested. Splice! Win the game in the most dramatic fashion. The greatest hardpoint map I have ever casted.
Get in a position where he can apply pressure on the spawn of Splice. Nice shot there, Madcat gone. But it's banned with his camo in the backside. They only need 9 points. If game 1 was absurd, we've got another doozy here in game 4.
241 to 231. Classic has the help for his teammates. He's flying high. Zero gets the kill.
How does Zero win it? We're about to have another lead chance. If Luminosity can get back inside, it's still contested. Centurion now available for Slack. If that's going to come into it, there's 10 seconds left, and we're going to have to wrap up.
They've got to go to a new hill. You've got to get Octane going towards this new hard. Look, everyone's ditching it. They're trying to rush towards Lower Street. It's going to be a foot race here. Octane is set up. Madcat trying to gut him off that top bedroom window. 244 to 243. Zero with the kills. Classic charging on through. It's coming down to the wire. LG just a couple
It's Luminosity, your Anaheim champions. There we go, Saints. Fellas, we gotta get into this one, and I want to start with you, Saints. It's Father's Day. Your son's in the crowd. He was smiling, he was pointing at Dad, and you are now a champion with this squad. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really good, man. We always knew we had the potential. We just had to get our teamwork down, and we did. So that's the result that we get.
Folks, every tournament has an MVP. The Astro Gaming MVP, a 1.24 overall KD, 1.41 in uplink. That's #1 overall, the second highest overall KD. And he went positive every uplink he played. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for OpTic.
There you have it. What an epic grand finals that was. Honestly, my first ever MLG Anaheim event, and it was pretty sick. You can definitely expect me back next year. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.